And I can't tell you, Jennifer, how many times my clients have said, Jay, thank you for getting me to do those videos. We got a great client today, and she said she watched 5 or 6 of the videos and she knew we were the right lawyer for her. There's a high percentage of the population who, when they're researching for a lawyer, they're going to watch 5 or 6 of your videos to get a chance to sort of interview you without having to go to the office.
Hi, welcome to our Happy Rainmakers video series where point one can make a difference. I'm joined today by Jay Berkowitz, who is the founder and CEO of 10 Golden Rules, which is an internet marketing company for law firms. Thank you so much for joining us, Jay.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me, Jennifer.
So then once you decide what the plan is, what kind of input from the very busy lawyer are you going to need?
We try and make it as easy as possible, but we need our client once a month to look to what we call our performance meeting, where we show them all the data, what's working, how much traffic they're getting, how many leads, and how many signed clients. And that's really the key is, SEO is nice, but signed clients is really what it's all about. So we're very oriented to that. And the other thing we do to make our clients' time very, valuable and use it as judiciously as possible is we shoot video once a quarter. So those videos I was talking about, we give them a dozen questions in advance. What do I do if I get hit by an Uber? What happens if I get hit by an uninsured motorist? Do I really need a lawyer if my spouse files for divorce? And they practice and rehearse those questions. And then we bring in a videographer into their office and we attend the shoots by Zoom. So it's super efficient. The local guy or gal is there to shoot them and has a really good audio, like a really good lavalier mic, good video and lighting. And then we're there by Zoom and we coach them on getting those questions in the answer and things like that. But in terms of time, it only takes about an hour and a half to shoot a dozen of these question and answer videos. So all we need them is once every 3 months for an hour and a half, videographers in and out. And then each week we search engine optimize one of those videos. We post it on YouTube. We post it on the client's website with a blog explaining what's contained in the video. We put it in Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. And it's very, very cost effective because, again, we only need them for an hour and a half. And we get this great content that's authentic to the lawyer and it's answering questions for their prospect. And I can't tell you, Jennifer, how many times my clients have said, Jay, thank you for getting me to do those videos. We got a great client today, and she said she watched 5 or 6 of the videos and she knew we were the right lawyer for her. So, make no mistake, like we all like videos, but and not everybody's a video person, but there's a high percentage of the population who, when they're researching for a lawyer, they're going to watch 5 or 6 of your videos to get a chance to sort of interview you without having to go to the office. And so they can be pre-sold when they call you up.
That makes a lot of sense. So what do you say? I mean, it sounds like you're sometimes working with a firm that's already used a service like yours and it hasn't been as good as your service. And when they talk with you, you can explain how you can improve on things and then you can show them. And I love the fact that you can take an hour and a half of video and let them get back to work and then you have enough to go on for a little while. That's terrific. But sometimes I talk to lawyers who have never done any marketing. They might have had, their nephew do a terrible website for them 15 years ago and it's never been updated. And, maybe they go to in-person things or they get referrals from their friends, but they have no online presence and they're kind of scared about how overwhelming the whole thing is. Are you able to work with somebody like that too?
Yeah, 1,000%. I mean, you know what I call those people, especially on this podcast? Those are the happy rainmakers. Because obviously they've been able to be rainmakers and build their business through networking and referrals. But a lot of times we get folks who are like, hey, we have a great client for the last 15 or 16 years. And his name is John Pankowski. He's a trust and estate litigator in West Palm Beach. And he gets some crazy cases, by the way. But, John, he said, I'm busy and I don't really like networking. I don't want to go to the bar association and speak at the Chamber of Commerce. I want my website to work for me. And so that was a great example of someone who, we did a lot of SEO. We wrote a lot of blogs. He wrote a lot of blogs. He's probably done 300 of the videos. He's one of the guys who tells me all the time, got a great client today and she watched 6 or 7 of my videos. So that's a great example of someone who's been able to transition his business where he doesn't have to do the hand-to-hand combat on the networking. And now his website ranks for 500 or 600 of the most important keywords in his practice area, in his target market.
That seems very efficient.
Yeah, he loves it. We love it. And he's been, like I said, he's been a client for 15 or 16 years. And even he bought the building he was in, and then it didn't work out for his firm. So he ended up turning it into West Palm Beach Brewery. And so he was also a client. We were working on the brewery, and now it's a private, party location.
Well, thank you so much for being with us today. And obviously, if you're watching this video and you think you probably need some of Jay's help, you should use the contact information and reach out to him right away.
Awesome, Jennifer. Thank you so much. Great to be here.